Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to just take a moment to kind of summarize, okay, what I've seen by way of Kevin Murdaugh with his dog Grey Goose on the leash, the debate he has had with Murdaugh here. This popped up on my feed, and the kind of coming to a conclusion here, kind of like a kind of boiling this down into the most simplest terms, okay, by way of Murdaugh. Here's the thing, okay, and DeBose, okay, just in terms of him, bringing Murdaugh into that type of position, okay, in terms of actually putting Grey Goose on a leash so everyone can see it, okay. What it shows me, okay, very clearly is that Grey Goose has problems, okay? And this goes in this whole thing about choice, free will, in terms of, of a relationship problem, in terms at the social level. And here's the thing, Murdaugh, again, I talk about him not being dialed in that way, the way I described. It's clearly obvious he's not, okay? And this was obvious from the beginning, okay, when he jumped on social media and just, again, virtue signaling all over the place. His videos, okay, if you just watch the videos, I've done these videos in the past, just the gaps and the holes, but the clarity through him with Grey Goose is obvious. Again, he's absolutely 100% not in right relationship with this dog. And when I say that, it means this dog's perceptions have not changed, okay, at the level which he's all over social media bragging about Grey Goose being his show dog, okay. The only show that's being put on here is nothing more than a sideshow, okay? So again, you watch that video with him and Grey Goose. Grey Goose is very disagreeable on the leash, with Grey Goose understanding, again, seeing very clearly, understanding intent, okay, in terms of, again, talk about a power play. And Grey Goose is going into a level of challenge on him in terms of, again, talk about the core ingredients. And Murdaugh's like begging this dog, okay, to try to get this dog to come into agreement, okay, the wrong way, okay. So, but again, this plays into why it is that Murdaugh, like off leash, right? Remember this whole thing, off leash, off leash, off leash. Well, off leash, okay. Talk about how you cannot establish off leash, okay. In terms of how the dog perceives the person without those core ingredients reconciled. Well, they're reconciled here, and you see that the relationship is not established the right way. And again, this plays into why Murdaugh, okay, goes the other way, okay, when he encounters certain things happening and it affects the perceptions of Grey Goose. Well, he'll pick Grey Goose up, he moves in the other direction, plays into that problem, okay. So again, then you watch the debate, again, he admits this whole, in terms of plays into the same blame shifting genetics narrative, right? All of it. So all to say that Murdaugh, this is a joke, okay, it really is. This is just really shows it more clearly for everyone to see. It's all on display. But again, I'll get into this during my podcast with DeBose, talking through it. Again, it's all out in the open. Anyone can see it, look at it. It just shows you, okay? So again, this guy can go on all day long on social media, but, I'll break down some of these videos so people can really understand what's going on here. But this is where it just shows how many people are out there on social media playing this shell game with people. It's all appearance-based, but when you line it up, and there's a way to put everything to the test, okay? You line up, then you can really see the real deal. And the real deal ain't a great deal at all when it comes to what he's saying, how he's carrying on. It really is. It's a joke. Thanks for watching.